Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. In today's video, I'm going to be previewing our match against fierce rivals Tottenham. Can Antonio Conte do what only one other Tottenham manager has ever achieved in the Premier League?
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So guys, this is the anticipated match. This is one that you look out for in your fixture list and when it comes to matches. Tottenham is a team who Chelsea, we hate Spurs, Spurs hate us, and it doesn't only go to the fans, it also goes into the boardroom as well. Spurs are a bit jealous of Chelsea. They've never got over the fact that we've overtaken them and we are more successful than them. And even before we were successful, we used to beat them. So let's go into what my new format now. I'm going to be doing 4 facts about Chelsea versus Tottenham. The first fact is, in the Premier League and beyond the Premier League actually, only one manager has managed to beat Chelsea, and he's done it twice. No other manager has done it, and that's Pochettino. Pochettino has beaten Chelsea twice, but 20 managers have come and gone since their last victory against Chelsea, and he's the only one to have done it actually in the Premier League. So let's hope that Antonio Conte is not added to this list. And in my little quiz section, I'm going to ask you a question later on. So watch the video till the end and you'll be able to answer this quiz question. Right, so the second fact. So Spurs have failed to beat Chelsea in their last 6 matches in all competitions. And not only have they failed to beat us, they've also failed to score a goal. So I'm hoping Sunday is more of the same, lads. Third fact. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank has scored 13 goals against Tottenham. 12 of them have been for Chelsea. So, and he's third in the all-time list of players who scored the most goals against a particular team. And I think Alan Shearer's top for most things actually. Dennis Law, I think, is up there as well. So yeah, well done. Number 3rd in the all-time list. And I was actually there to witness one of the most perfect hat-tricks you'll ever see from Jimmy Hasselbank against Tottenham. We had a right foot curler, a left foot curler, and a header. So if you haven't seen that hat-trick before, go on and watch it on YouTube. Joy to behold. Fact number 3. Fact number 4, sorry, that's fact number 4. Fact number 4 is since Abramovic took over at Chelsea, the only transfer to have taken place between the 2 clubs has been our reserve goalkeeper Carlo Cudicini. And I think the only reason he let him go there is because, out of sentiment to Cudicini, because Cudicini wanted to remain in London. And the fact is that he was our reserve keeper anyway, and by letting him go to Tottenham didn't really hurt Chelsea. And moving on from that, there's a great story by Carlton Cole. For those who don't know him, some of the newer supporters, he used to be, he's a player who came up from our youth ranks, a striker, similar to the Tammy Abrahams of this world. And he tells a story on Talk Sport a few years ago where he says, this is what he said: I almost joined Spurs. I went and did my medical and everything. Roman Abramovich found out and he said, "You've got to come back. You're not joining them." He said, "You can't go to Spurs. I don't do business with them." So, and then Abramovich went on to tell him, there is a club that you can join though. You can join CSKA in Moscow, who were another club which were owned by Abramovich. But Carlton Cole turned around and said, "I ain't joining them, mate." In the end, I think he went to West Ham or something. So yeah, and I think it's vice versa, because we wanted Luka Modric, and so they didn't sell him to us. So that's what it makes me laugh sometimes when people are saying, "Yeah, Harry Kane to Tottenham." We don't do business, guys. I'm not sure with the new management in whether things will change, but And we'll see. We'll have to wait and see on that front. Okay, so I'm going to be going on to the thorn in our side. Which player from Spurs is a thorn in our side? Fortunately, there's no one at present who I can say who's a thorn in our side, because Harry Kane's record isn't. He scored the odd goal, but I wouldn't say every time he plays against Chelsea, he's scoring a goal. So, who we got? We've got 2 past players, and this is from the times that under Pochettino, where Tottenham got their 2 wins against us. So Dele Alli, I think he scored a brace twice against us when he played for Tottenham. And the other guy who always used to do well against us, whether it's been scoring or assisting, was Christian Eriksen. But fortunately, both of those players no longer play for Tottenham. And then finally, now I'm going to do, or not finally, next I'm going to do the quiz. I remember I said at the beginning about a quiz. So the manager who beat, I said 20 managers have come and gone and not beaten Chelsea. So who was the last manager to win a league game at Stamford Bridge before Pochettino achieved that feat? So if you know, stick it in the comment section below. And now I'm going to do 2 players who've played for both clubs. The first player, can you name this player? They're quite hard today, especially for newer supporters. Older supporters may get these ones. And here is the second player. Can you name this player? Right. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you've put in the chat below. And you know what I should do? I should start getting people to email me. Actually, I'll do it now. Do not put it in the chat below. If you know the players, drop me an email. I think my email is it. I'll put my email in the description. Drop me an email so you don't spoil it for the rest of the people. Because obviously, if someone sees it in the chat, they'll know in the comments. They'll know who it is. So try and drop me an email if you know who these players are. And it'll be interesting to see how many of you get it right. I may start giving out prizes, actually, for people who get things right. And finally, my prediction for this match. The only thing that's going to change is that Tottenham was going to score a goal. But they're not going to win. We'll still keep at that winning streak at Stamford Bridge. And I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Chelsea. So, do you agree with me? Stick your comments in the section below. And don't forget, guys, as normal, please like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. And don't forget to subscribe to my sister channel. I'm doing one on all things related Premier League, so not only Chelsea. And you can find that, I'll put it in the description as well. And that's Borders Talks Premier League. So subscribe to that channel too when you get time. So have a nice weekend and up the Blues. Come on, got to beat Spurs again.